Yo, welcome
yo.
back to apartment 103. Come on in and make yourself at home.
That's right. You know, we got the sodas, we got the chips, we got the snacks, you heard?
Yo.
Go ahead and get a handful, stuff your mouth, sit down and enjoy the conversation. Yeah, we just gonna blow past that.
This
all right?
is episode 18. Getting closer to that 20, which means we're getting closer to that 50, which means we're getting closer to that 100, which means we're getting closer
All right. Relax. Take it easy. Let's hit the 20 first, and then we'll see how we doing from there. Anyway, let's get started with Let's Get Deep. All right,
Hey.
Friends Edition.
Three
So-
levels to this.
Yep. As you know, there are the 3 stages: icebreaker, deep, and deeper. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with this bad boy right here.
Yeah.
Who from your friend group is the best cook?
That's an interesting question.
Is it? What's so interesting about it? Please elaborate.
You have like one good dish?
Yeah, but that doesn't inhibit the ability to cook.
Okay.
That's the only dish I make, but I still cook, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think you're
I
a good
keep individual items to the T.
You right,
I can
you right.
add heat. I can apply heat, my boy.
Do you think you're a good cook?
I think I'm decent.
I
Like, if I was to make food, I think y'all would eat it and enjoy it, but it wouldn't be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I think Claudia would be the best cook.
Oh, yeah, she made
Think-
pozole and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, never mind.
I just think she hates cooking.
That doesn't matter. That's
Yeah. She
we don't
just
care
hates,
if you don't like it or not.
she just hates it, but I think she's good. I am good for myself.
Good for meal prepping.
Yeah, for
Bland meal prepping.
What? It's not bland. Chill out.
No.
Chill out,
ain't-
bro.
I ain't had none, so I
That-
think I'm
that's
gonna need a
what I'm
meal.
saying. That's what
Think
I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
need a
No.
meal.
Easy now.
You gonna cook for me too?
No, but that's what I'm saying is that I can make it good enough to where I'm like, even if it's bad, I'll still eat it.
Yeah.
But I can't trust myself for it to be good every time.
Oh.
So like
It's
that's
not consistency.
it's not consistent.
Like sometimes you like that's fire.
Sometimes I'm like,
And then
damn,
you
I
like-
went off, and I wish I could make this for a village. Sometimes I'm like, well, I'm glad no one else is eating this because this is trash.
Yeah.
So I would put myself at the bottom of that.
Yeah, I say I'm mid level. I'm
Out-
mid.
Out
I'm
of
mid.
both of us, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
I would agree though. Claudia's probably. Yeah. She a woman though.
Yeah.
You know, she learned from her mama.
She a Mexican woman. It's in the genes.
Yeah. Exactly.
We are not misogynistic
Or racist.
or racist. Let's get deep.
Why you laugh? That's serious.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You still laughing?
I
I'm just playing.
I didn't have to specify that I wasn't racist.
Yeah, but you was gonna blow over it. You was gonna allow us to be racist.
I'm brown. I don't have to specify that I'm not racist.
I'm tan.
Debatable. All right, let's get deep. Level 2. Ooh, what are people's first impressions of you?
Well, how am I supposed to know?
What do you think people's first impressions of you are?
Oh, that's a different question.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say so if I'm going based off of work, because
That's
I
where
feel
you
like those
meet
are the
most-
first
yeah,
people that met me first
Mm-hmm.
recently.
Yeah.
I would think they think I'm quiet, reserved, and respectful.
Mm.
But as they've gotten to know me, it has changed. Cause
None of those things.
one of those things is like I say yes sir or yeah,
Yeah.
and one of the ladies, her son was like asked me a question. I was like yeah, and then he went and told his mom, and she was like, Hector said yeah, like that. I don't believe it. I walked in, she asked me a question. I said yeah. She's like, kind of like what? That boy weird or something. I don't know what that facial expression was saying, but it was different than what she had the impression that she had of me was.
Because you've always been respectful talking to her.
Yeah, I hadn't loosened up a bit yet. You know what I'm saying?
So whenever she's heard you talk, you've been like, yes, ma'am.
Like,
All these, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Very polite,
Yeah.
respectful,
Okay.
and reserved.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like that's what the initial impression would be. Now, if we're going back to like how they interpret or like viewed me in high school, probably a nut. Kind of weird, kind of crazy, kind of cool though. Like I was a little dabble of everything. Yeah. They're like, don't get too close, but he cool to be around.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be the impression I got of you when I first met you was like, oh, he cool. He a cool cat. 'Cause I met you through a mutual friend.
That's some G.
Yeah, so I didn't really think.
That's a nickname. Don't look him up.
I didn't really. Find him. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think like, oh, we're gonna be friends forever. Yada yada. I was like, oh, he a cool dude.
Right.
I'll see him tomorrow.
Right, because we had school and everything.
Yeah.
That's gonna be annoying.
But yeah, it was like he's cool and he's funny. I'll see him tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Pretty, nothing like extremely good or extremely bad at least.
Yeah.
It was definitely positive though.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I think when people meet me, it's just more like he's quiet. I mean, I'm not sure if I like him.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very quiet when I first meet people. I'm not quick to make jokes or anything. I'm just super.
I would think it was different because, or maybe it's because you've been there for a little while at this job that you're at, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I hear you talking to these people over the phone, you cracking jokes, y'all talking.
Yeah.
Wow.
But and that's what I'm taking into account is that when I first met them, I wasn't like that. And I've been there for like a year now, a little bit over a year now. So I'm definitely different than I was when I first went in.
Right. Yeah, I would say my first impression of you was definitely like you were the tag along.
Yeah.
Like,
because my brother's the life of the party.
Right. Yeah, and yeah, we all know that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't, but maybe we'll get him on the podcast too.
They've heard enough stories to know that.
Right, but I'm saying like to meet him, be like,
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put the story to the face.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely thought, like I said, you were kind of like the tag along because you weren't like first to engage conversation.
Yeah.
But you'd always chime in, like you would talk, you would jump in, and be like whatever. And it was like, oh, he cool too.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever as we continued to walk home from school and everything like that, then it was more like, you know what, he's actually cooler than the mutual friend we have here.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, man, that was deep.
All right, now for deeper. Are you addicted to anything? If so, what?
Boy, fast food. I have many times tried to like get on my diet stuff, start working out, no more eating fast food, and I find myself
first thing you break, right?
And I find myself halfway through the week. It's like, man, I just need some fries. Just let me get some fries, man.
Boy, fiending.
Yeah. I'm like,
come on, man, give me some fries.
They're like, make them at home. I'm like, nah, it ain't the same.
Yeah.
They not air frying them ain't the same.
That Snapchat dude, someone the Stallion or something like that. He's got like all the recipes for all this stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Jordan. Yeah.
He's like, come here, and he like zooms in.
Like,
yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Oh, dude, I love his videos, man. They're super funny.
He's had like Childish Gambino, Big Sean, like a bunch of famous people in his videos now because he's gotten so big.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So yeah, you just make them at home, but like McDonald's.
I don't know, man. They need that nasty grease on them,
like the Waffle House floor.
Yeah,
like
bro.
Something about that atmosphere, man.
Yeah,
roaches on the table, but the waffles are banging, bro.
I just need to learn how to make them, man. I've tried air frying before, but it just don't hit the same.
I will say I do not like air frying fries.
No,
I can't get it right, especially homemade fries. Either I cut my potatoes too thick, for it to like be crispy on the outside and
Yeah,
mushy on
yeah.
the outside. Because I still get the rawness taste.
Yeah.
And I'm like, throw the whole batch away.
Yeah.
I'm not even picking them
Yeah.
to say what is good and what
You
isn't.
get some resistance when you bite into it. You're like,
Yeah, like wait a minute,
these
what's
ain't
that?
good.
That's a crunch on the inside.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
As
about
for
you?
me, I would say it's getting tactical gear and stuff like that, man. Like,
Yeah.
whether it's like gun accessories, body armor accessories, pouches, even like my baby gear is tactical. I got Molly webbing on my overnight bag for my daughter. I got Molly webbing on the day pack for my daughter. I just got a fanny pack with the Molly webbings on the side so I can add a pouch for the water bottle.
I don't know if people are thinking this back home, but what's Molly webbing?
So Molly webbing, right, is it's like little strips that are like stitched onto the side or on the front, back front or sides, right? And it's like 1.5 inch or an inch of like a slit, and you can put things in it, and it has like loops so that it kind of like webs in like this, so that it sticks to the backpack or whatever, for instance, or like the body armor that I have, how it has all those little slits. Those little slits are what creates the Molly webbing, except for those are laser cuts specifically, but it's Molly webbing friendly because you can get the little things with the tabs that weave in and out of those holes, and secure a pouch to that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Cool.
that's a good question. I guess I didn't really think too much
Yeah.
about that. Airsoft people would know because they tend to get like military style gear too when they go do airsofting, paintballing, stuff like that. So, yeah, like
But when was the last time you bought something
yesterday.
tactical? Yesterday?
Actually, probably today.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. And like it's crazy because like I treat my daughters going out of the house like missions, like little tactical missions. And it's so funny because I'm like, all right, this bag has to have these specific items in it at all times. Non-perishable stuff, obviously. And then I'm like, the day bag needs to have these items. And then the night bag has to have all these items so that whenever I go to the bag, it's like, all right, what am I missing? Water, snacks, maybe like a seasonal type deal, sunscreen or lip balm.
Yeah.
For and maybe some bug spray.
Yeah.
Like those are little things that I'll put in. And the bug spray, that's gonna be on my all-time. Stays in there during the summertime. Take it out during the wintertime because we don't need it now. It's just taking up space. But if there's enough room in there, I'll probably just leave it in there. Anyway, yeah, no, everything is a mission. It's got to be well put up. Like I have anyways, yeah,
He's about to
yeah,
go deep into
I got my bug out bag. I got stuff prepared for when stuff goes down. That's all. I'm saying. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that was deeper.
Yeah. So there you go for the questions later. So do you want to hit up your topic first or my topic? Which one we going in? Rock, paper, scissors? No, I didn't. So
Wow.
I know I'm fake.
Oh, you can go first. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just wanted to kind of bring up the fact that I am going to try. I don't know if I will, but I'm going to try to dabble into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Right? I think that's what it's called, right? Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I think the official name for it is RPG, role playing games.
RPG.
Role playing game.
RPG.
Oh, I didn't know about the TT.
Yeah.
Because
it's specifically on a tabletop.
Okay.
Because I don't know exactly what's specific about it is that's on the table. But generally, you play around a table. You got everybody with their custom created characters, or whoever they created and built up, whatever. And I'm almost certain this is just based off of videos and stuff that I've kind of seen. So I could be 100% wrong about all of this, which is why I'm saying I might get into it. I've been kind of interested in trying it out. It's very aligned with things that I like.
Okay.
Very open world, character creation based, and then on top of that, like it's really customized to each person, to their own play style, their own type of character, and like you go on these type of quests, whatever. That's all like whatever you kind of want, which we've talked about. Like Vox Machina is based off of something like that. But anyway, yeah. So, and I'm pretty sure that like each person who goes has like their own little notepad and stuff for like. I mean, you got to take an account of like weight limit on stuff, like items that you're carrying, and it's based off your strength. And so if you're not strong enough, you can't carry so much, and if you're over your limit, you can't move or do anything. Like it's a thing, right? Like it's like even just trying to create a character. That's what I'm doing right now on D&D Beyond. It's an app.
Okay.
And I'm creating a character.
Free plug.
Yeah. I'll give you the code, the discount code. I don't have one. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But yeah, like all I've done right now is gone in to create a character, and I mean the information that they kind of give you is a lot. It's not like extremely a lot. It's still very minimal compared to like everything else that you got to think of. But like once you go into it, it breaks it down like more and more information within each section. Yeah. So it starts compounding. Like I gotta remember this because like attacks are like 1d8, 1d6, stuff like that. And I'm like, I still don't really understand what the 1 is, what the D stands for, and what the 8 stands for. Yeah. So it's like I still trying to navigate that. All I've gotten is a name. The class, which is a ranger, and then that's really about it. I haven't even got to the species yet. I picked like I picked a longbow for like my main or like my secondary. I picked short swords for like my other weapon. Picked 3 different like traits or skills or something like that. So I'm like still learning about all this stuff, but yeah, that's
dang.
I'm gonna try and get into it and try to see how it is.
When did you start this?
Today,
literally
today. I was at work and I was like, and I told you like we're like pretty slow, so like at one point I was just like on my phone chilling, and I had downloaded the game or the app. It's not a game. I downloaded the app a couple days ago. And I just hadn't got into it yet because I've been doing stuff around the house.
Yeah.
And I got into it today, and I was like, I'm still working on that character. Like I was working on it right before we started the podcast. Yeah. I was I'm still, and like I am asking ChatGPT like, what does all this mean? Like to get a kind of bigger clarification without having to go like an entire different web page and everything that. But yeah.
Dang, dude.
It's extensive.
Yeah.
It's very extensive.
The most I know about like D&D is like obviously Vox Machina is based off that. They also have a podcast of like their campaigns.
Really?
Yeah. So so they can like the UPS driver at my job. Was telling me about it, and basically they're like in real time recording their campaigns, and so they're doing the voices. The actual actors from Vox Machina are voicing the actors and making up stuff on the spot as the characters.
Telling as the Vox Machina characters?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like an active campaign as of right now.
It was. That one was like their first or their second campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So then that was so popular they made a show out of it. But like the story is based off their campaign and the campaign obviously was done in real time as a game, but it was recorded, and that's the podcast. It's like super long.
Dang, yeah, that sounds dope. Yeah.
And the guy was telling me that he's like, I would listen to like their newest campaign because there's a lot more put together. During Vox Machina, they were still trying to figure stuff out. And so I'm like, okay.
I was like, but it was it is good enough. An amazing show, dude.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, I love it.
Obviously, the campaign had to be good enough to like for somebody to be like, hey, we gotta make this a show.
Right, but like, and that's the crazy part is that was like one of their first or second ones, right? So early on development, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, that's good enough for a show.
Yeah.
But now they have like another campaign, a recent campaign that's more well put together.
I think they said that the other one was being turned into us. The second one was also being turned into a show or something.
Like the new one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, this has got to be an even better show.
yeah,
As long as you got the right animators, directors,
Yeah, for
producers,
sure.
obviously, because they make a big difference.
yeah.
But
But yeah, so I've tried to listen to that, and I couldn't really get into it because I don't know the world like that, and
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot, man. Like when they're talking about like feature like feats, like when you're attacking,
mm-hmm.
like certain classes or characters or whatever have like certain where you can double attack or quadruple attack depending on your level,
yeah,
depending on your skills, depending on your tools, depending on
Right.
your all the proficiencies and stuff like that. Like, yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot to kind of grasp along with that. And then there's also like each weapon has its own thing. Each tool has its own thing. Certain features that proficiencies and features that your character has influences certain weapons and certain things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like everything like it ties in together
yeah,
almost. And like so you got to keep all that in the back of your mind while you're doing this, and which is why I think they keep like a pen and paper or whatever to like
yeah,
be like, well, this is how much I'm carrying, this is how much this weighs, whatever, yada yada, and
Yeah.
then like conditions. If your character's like if you there's like encumberment, different types of encumberment. Like some the money weighs counts as weight.
Okay.
So then you can only have so much money along with all your
Dang,
items
yeah.
on you, right?
That's
Then there's
crazy.
some that aren't like the money doesn't count. You can have as
Okay.
much money as you want, but the items are still whatever. Then there's other ones that have like an additional effect if you're at so much amount of like of your weight limit.
Mhm.
If you're like at 50% weight limit per se, then you have like you're minus 10 on your speed while you're on foot.
Mm.
So like that
I
is
see.
compounding
That's kind
different.
of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very realistic, very engaging, and like, but you gotta like, there's a lot of things you gotta kind of keep up with when you're doing that, and so that's why I think it would be really fun. I love games like that, like Fallout. It has a weight limit thing based on your strength. What other games? That's like the big one that I could think of off the top of my head because I was a big Fallout player. But like even like Elden Ring, and then Skyrim, Oblivion, those games, they're like all based on like custom character, different classes, different species, different like armory that you can have that do different types of things, whether it's like fire based, elemental, whatever, yada yada, and then like heavy armor weighs a lot, so you can only have so much heavy armor and stuff like that, or medium armor weighs a little less, light armor is even lighter, and if your person is like specialty in this type of armor, then maybe that armor doesn't weigh anything to that person. It's a lot, man.
But yeah, the new Superman trailer is out. What'd you think?
I'm questionable on it, man.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
Why?
So, what was it that stood out to me? Oh yeah. My biggest thing is that trailer looked amazing.
Okay.
First red flag. Why is it a red flag? Generally, when they're that good, movie doesn't live up to the hype. They showing you all the cool bits. Because looking at the trailer, there looks like there is a lot going on in this.
It does look like there's a
A
lot.
lot,
Yeah,
my boy. I was like, wait a minute, is this still the same movie? Like, they had things that I wasn't even sure that was still. I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like the trailer doesn't tell a story. The trailer doesn't, in a sense, right? It's just like glimpses of like
Stuff
all
that's
the
happening.
stuff that's happening with Superman,
Yeah.
and like some of it's not Superman related.
You're like, what is this movie
directly
about?
related? Yeah, and I'm like, where's the plot? What's the theme here? It looks
Yeah.
like this is the beginning portion of Lois and Superman because of the way that they kind of like interacted there. She's like kind of looking at him all crazy, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, new guy, and we all know that Superman starts off at the Daily Planet.
Wrong
Daily
company.
Planet. Yep. Sorry, Daily Planet. Daily Bugle's Spider-Man.
Yep.
Look, I still about. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's a red flag. It's just good trailers tend to throw me off because I'm like, now your movie has to live up to the hype, or else I'm automatically just gonna be disappointed at the fact that you showed this awesome trailer.
Yeah.
And you didn't just save it for the movie.
Yeah.
Secondly, a lot happening. Potential for an amazing movie, depending on the length of the movie and how much depth we can get for each of those bits and pieces that they're showing us.
Yeah.
That's my problem, is I'm not having...
Because with there being so much, you feel like they could drop the ball.
somewhere. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying that it couldn't be good,
Yeah.
but I'm like, bro, maybe 2 parts, maybe? Like,
Yeah.
a cliffhanger with one of these things? Like, bro, like...
Yeah.
There's a lot happening, and
Well,
I hope that they don't leave us hanging in a specific part. And it's like,
I doubt that they'll do that because it's the first movie that's like launching the DC universe.
again?
They have to do it again. They have to do it again. What do you mean?
No, but I'm saying they're like resetting the DC
they have
universe.
to. Yeah.
Like, but that's, I just feel like they're trying to pack in. So this, okay, with that, right? First of all, I didn't know that this is a relaunch of the entire DC universe. Like, they're trying to do a Marvel, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be our Superman through this
Yeah.
journey or whatever. And each, developing character is going to have their own movie, and then multicast movies and stuff like that. But the thing is that I really don't want them to just include a lot of things to then be like, we're going to make a movie about that. We're going to make a movie about this, and we're going to make a movie about this to explain all this other stuff and connect it, and like that's going to be their own little thing, and that's why it all kind of like popped up in this first line.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want Superman to be its Superman, along with things that are pertaining to him in this universe. It doesn't have to be comic strict, right? Because like even Marvel is a little different from the comic books and stuff, but great movies. Same with this one. It doesn't have to follow the comic like page panel for panel or whatever, but I still need depth. I still need understanding. I still need good pacing and not like just little clips of this awesome fight scene and the fight ends in 10 seconds.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
So what you're saying is you have high hopes. That's what you're hesitant is like.
No. So I do have high hopes. First off,
I don't, and I'm happy for that, so that I can be proven wrong.
Yeah. Well, the reason I have high hopes is because it's James Gunn. He did the. You are so out of touch from pop culture.
Pop?
Culture in general?
Yeah. Entertainment, period.
Yeah. Well, pop culture, I think the pop is for popular. So popular culture. See, you don't even know that.
Yeah. I thought it was like pop music. Oh,
No.
popular music?
I think that also is what that means too. Anyway.
Oh, what is happening?
James
right
Gunn. So James Gunn is the guy who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
All
Oh,
three
part
of
of it.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like the Galaxy, Guardian of the Galaxy series or something.
Yeah,
like that.
the first
Sequel
three,
movies.
the only three
volumes
movies.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the way that they worded it
Yeah.
on the thing.
So he did those three movies. He also
Okay.
did Suicide Squad, the second one, not the first one.
Second one was the Starro.
Yeah, he did that one, and he did the Peacemaker TV show on HBO. Have you seen that?
Successful? Nope.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I recommend it. It's actually a pretty good show. Showed some depth to John Cena that I was like, oh shit, you're a pretty good actor, actually.
Wait, so you haven't seen any other, like, what all movies and stuff have you seen with John Cena in it, though?
I saw Blockers. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that
like
one.
they're like parents, and he's like He's like a like. I actually don't remember the plot of that movie. I just remember
Okay,
the
that's
name.
a very sad movie then.
And
Or
I
at
seen
least-
him like be a drug dealer in some movie. Don't really remember the movie.
Because I think he was pretty decent as a soldier in some of his earlier movies.
Oh, like the Marine in them?
Yeah.
I'd never seen those movies.
Okay. I thought they were pretty good. I liked them.
But like I thought he was a good actor, but in the same way that I think The Rock is a good actor. Like they memorize their lines and they deliver them adequately. That's great. I'm not really feeling much when I see these movies. I'm entertained.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
But with Peacemaker, I was like, oh shit.
like The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson and the other guys,
Yeah.
funny guys.
Yeah.
Just a ploy, just a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so that's
That's how John Cena was for you.
That's how John Cena was. It was like he would make appearances, and I'm like, oh, cool, John Cena's in this, and like he was always kind of playing like the same buff
Type of-
guy,
yeah.
funny, but like that same type of guy, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then he also plays that with Peacemaker, but like there were some moments in that show because it's a show, you have that time to tell the story,
To develop the character.
and I'm like, oh shit, like he's in this, he's an actor for real.
It's like I finally see you.
Yeah.
I see you for who you are.
Yeah, but I highly recommend that show because not only is it funny, but like it's got some depth to it.
Okay.
But he did those 3 things. I'm sure he's done other things. I think maybe he did one of those Scooby-Doo movies. I think. But regardless, I trust him with the universe because he flawlessly delivered 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Characters that people don't care about.
I will say, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie, was slow for me to get into. But the second and third one were really
Did you
good.
not enjoy it?
Not when I first tried to watch it, no.
Really?
It took me 3 attempts to finally get through it all the way. Was it the movie? I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been how I was watching it, the setup, all this other stuff. Maybe I was too tired, and
Yeah.
I tried to jump into something that was... Because it is a little slower pace at the beginning.
The beginning is,
At least in the first one.
because they're introducing all the characters.
Right, which is
Yeah.
why I think that like it kind of for a little bit, but once you get past like all that storytelling, which is good, it's necessary for starting that universe for sure. Because like you don't have to do it again. But he like the way that he does it for Rocket, like continue on telling his story, you know, each and every one of them throughout the series.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Chef's kiss. So
Yeah.
didn't know it was him,
Yeah.
but raises the bar a little bit.
That's what I'm
Stop making me hopeful. Stop doing that.
He's also said he's not doing the origin for Superman
Thank God.
because we've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it that was like? I think it was the Spider-Man one. They were
Yeah.
We're not doing this again.
Yeah, we've seen it. The Batman one, we've seen it. Like, bro,
Yeah.
we don't need to do this again.
Yeah.
The only ones that I would say like we need to see in like a cinematic universe is probably the Flash. We haven't seen that one too many times.
And then on top of that, successfully.
Yeah,
like
we
a
haven't seen it.
continuously continual successful Flash.
But even
and
if you
also it
don't,
depends on which Flash that you're pulling in. I think they'll be doing Barry, right? Or Wally West.
they might do Barry. I think just because everybody knows Barry, even though we all love Wally.
Right.
The one that we all fell in love with was the Justice League one, and that was Wally. I didn't even know that.
I did, yeah.
I knew that because of the show they say it, but I didn't remember that episode.
No, it was whenever he was in like that diner.
In
You
one of the
remember that
episodes?
yeah.
Yeah.
In Justice League, yeah. He's in
And
the
he had the red
diner.
hair?
Yeah.
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 So I didn't remember that detail. It just was later on in life. I remembered the Flash, loving the Flash on the show, and they were like, "It's
They
Barry
did
Allen."
really good on
and I'm like,
the
cool.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. But
That which probably made Barry the popular one.
yeah.
Now.
But we all loved Wally West.
Wally's the original comical
Yeah.
Flash, dude.
Comic relief. That's why I was surprised by the CW show because I'm like, he's not funny. And I was like, oh, it wasn't this one. It was the other one.
Yeah. So
But he's not doing James Gunn said he's not doing the origin for Superman. So even though we see a lot in this trailer, we're not making time to tell the origin story.
Right. So, because we do see that it's kind of a beginning career part of
the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a good thing because now we skip
the whole
the
Kansas,
Smallville.
Yeah, all that stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Smallville, which is another Superman,
The show
Superman,
Smallville.
book, yeah, is the entire origin story,
Yeah.
and I think they did great, like building him up from school all the way up until he got to the
Mm-hmm.
Daily Planet
Yeah.
and stuff. Even then afterwards, but whatever. Like it's just we all know the farm raised kid that became
Yeah.
Superman.
We knew that he left his planet while it was about to explode.
Yeah.
Like we know all that already.
If anything, like we can get some more Krypton though. I think we need a like a
I'm good.
prequel
I'm good
on
that.
like Jal-El before Superman. Have you seen the Superman one? Krypton?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's good.
I'm good on that.
Nah, watch it. You recommending your shows?
Hey, were you really gonna watch Peacemaker?
No.
Okay. All right, then I'll watch it.
Thank you.
I'll watch Krypton.
That's all you
That's
had
all
to
you
do.
wanted. Yeah, my bad.
Jeez Louise. No, but they did
my
do
bad.
really good on Krypton.
I heard that it was good. I just at that point I think I was done with like those like CW shows. I was like, I'm cool.
Oh yeah. No, that one is one of my favorites though.
Really?
Yep. I liked it just because it was different. They had Brainiac in there and everything.
Yeah.
It did get a little confusing there with the whole jumping back and forth between the past and the future with that one dude.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still overall really cool. Really cool. Because there's questions about how he can breathe, not being on Earth, being on Krypton though, without like a,
I don't know. I don't know. That's
but like I'm
part of it.
saying, like a human just popping up in the future or in the past on another planet without the need for an oxygen mask or of some sort.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're just gonna
just roll it. Like I told
It
you,
is a
bro,
comic
like,
book.
If you give me like a roundabout explanation, I'll take it.
They didn't even explain it. It just was.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because the Kryptonians were like a humanoid,
Yeah.
right? The only difference is the sun. I don't
Okay.
know.
But yeah, last point I'll make about it, with the inclusion of other superheroes in the trailer, makes it feel like a comic book. Because comic books, you just have like other heroes in the stories. There's no need to like give them their own movie, give them their own comic book first. Like they
Right.
just exist in this world, and that's what's happening.
And then their own will explain other things of them. So you're like, who is that? Hold on, homie. We'll get to that. Just enjoy what they're doing here.
Yeah.
And appreciate the story being told within its present tense,
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Because
man.
like they're introducing Lex Luthor off rip.
Lex Luthor, which is necessary.
Right. Which I think is actually more cool, which is a good thing for the Superman movie, is to really build that dynamic between Superman and Lex rather than Superman and God knows what else.
Yeah.
Everything else around him.
Yeah.
So,
And they have Hawk Girl is going to be in it.
yeah.
Guy Gardner, Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Which is, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's like, I
But-
just have questions. I
Yeah.
already have questions.
With those two, I would probably feel like they're like in one battle maybe, but then again, you have the
They showed up, Superman happened, or they're in a fight and Superman shows up.
to like show like how dominant Superman is.
Well, that's not really what I was saying. It's like because they exist within the same world, right? Same universe. And, as Superman is, he's part of a newspaper deal. And so Lois Lane's going to go report on it, whatever, yada, yada. He's normally with her, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sees Green Lantern and Hawk Girl. They're holding their own, but they're not really getting the job done. And he's like, this looks like a job for, and he does the Superman thing. Shows up, and they're like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And this is kind of like an intro to like Superman meeting these heroes and like, but also showing I'm that dude.
Yeah. Like if that was the opening sequence of the movie, You see Hawk Girl, you see Green Lantern, they're fighting somebody.
See, I would see it more that way rather than Superman's fighting, and then they have to jump in.
Yeah. Because you need to. It's a Superman movie. He's got to look strong.
But he don't gotta. He is like.
Well, no.
He gonna outdo anybody.
Well, I mean, if you don't make him look strong, he's not gonna be Superman. Like it'll be a bad Superman.
He's Superboy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Super Pussy Boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So no, that's how I see it happening.
It looks good. I have high hopes for it. I have high hopes for it because I trust James Gunn. They've given him the reins and been like, all right,
do it how you want to.
We have messed this up repeatedly. We trust you. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. He also said that we're not green lighting movies until we have a script done.
I don't know what that means.
So green lighting a movie is that okay, this is good to go into production. We can film it, right? Or putting them in the plans of like this movie's coming out. Marvel does that a lot where they'll be like, this is the next 3 years.
Oh, they had their lineup.
Yeah.
Okay, before they even have scripts written.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, oh, awesome, Blade is coming, and we ain't seen shit. We ain't seen no fucking Blade. We ain't seen a knife. We ain't seen a butter knife. No nothing, dog.
Not even the hilt.
Yeah, we ain't seen nothing, and but they keep doing that, and then you get reports that this has been delayed indefinitely, and like well, now I'm never gonna see that movie, and then but that
someone will go into the vault and pull it out, but yeah, it's just that they should have never showcased anything that they weren't.
They're just getting people's
that
hopes up.
They couldn't produce on.
Yeah. So like he's now said that they're not gonna greenlight movies until the script is done and it's ready to go into production.
Gotcha.
And that I like that.
Yeah, especially with DC, you got to kind of be a little cautious with it because it's already failed a few different times.
Yeah.
So you don't want to make everybody all hype and whatnot and be like, it's another DC flop.
Yeah, man.
DC's never gonna get off here. Because I loved all the Marvel movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the comics, man, and the storylines and all the grittiness of it, I like DC, man.
Me too. I'm a DC guy with the comics.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Marvel. I love Marvel too.
I just find it hard to get into some of the Marvel stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Marvel has a superior cinematic universe.
Right. They have a bigger presence right now because of that.
But I don't feel like movies are the best medium for comic books.
Yeah, it's still comic books.
Yeah, like
that's where their
comic
story
books
is.
or TV shows. If you can do it with a big budget and tell the story like week to week, that like I felt like the Flash and Arrow and all those were good, but just they have budget issues because not everything looks great. But like with movies, you have this portion of a story being told, and then you're like, okay, now I have to wait 2 years until the next part of that comes out.
Right, and because of their big budget, they can make things look great, but the story isn't all there.
Or like it's a very condensed story. Like
which is how I feel. Like, I just don't want Superman to be calm, bro.
Yeah.
I'm already I'm heated a little bit about it.
Yeah,
because as you know, Superman's my dude.
That's your guy. Yeah.
That's. Don't fail me. Don't fail me, man.
Right, cool down, bro. Cool. Let's take a break, man. While you cool off.
That Superman ice cold bread.
We gonna take a break, man. We gonna take a break. All right, and we're back.
Cut all that out.
It's time to figure out which one of us is the stupid one this week.
That's right.
So you've got 2 weeks reigning champ.
2 dubs,
back
baby.
to back.
Yeah, call me Drizzy Drake, baby.
Got a drink in here going back to back. Hey, they want it back to back.
Hey.
All right, relax.
Yeah.
But
and we agreed to do entertainment.
Last week you said very confidently, next week we're gonna do entertainment.
I didn't say I would do it confident. Like I was.
No, you said it confidently though.
Oh, that's because I was like, yeah, I'll let you get a chance at beating me.
And then I said, I just listened to it today. I was like, if I lose, I think I am the stupid one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, so I do want to minimize it.
I'm not confident about it.
I want to minimize it to 5 apiece.
What you mean?
5 questions apiece.
All right.
We read 5 questions. There'll be 10 questions total, but we read 5 questions each.
Okay.
Ready?
Isn't that what we've been doing? We do 10, and I read one, you read one, I read one, you read one.
I thought it was 10 each.
No.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep doing what we're doing then.
I don't think it was 10 each.
I thought it was.
So the way it was is like,
you're right, you're right,
if we agreed on the answer, we both get the point for it.
Yeah.
But if we didn't, then we got at least that's how we made it on the second
on the last one. Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to read first? Do you want to answer first?
You choose, since it's entertainment. This is out of my
All right.
scope.
You'll go for the first one then. I'll read
Okay.
it. I'll read it. Question number 1: which English director founded the Theater Workshop? What? English director.
Walt Disney. I don't know.
Walt Disney. This doesn't feel like I would know this. Let's just name a director. Christopher Nolan. That's wrong. Oh, Spielberg. He's probably not English. The answer is Joan Littlewood.
Okay, next.
Next. Go ahead.
Oh, what city did the SS Minnow leave from on its 3-hour tour on the original TV series Gilligan's Island?
What city? Miami? I don't know.
Rhode Island? That's a
state.
Is there not a city on there? Let's do. It's got to be.
It's got to be on
East
the coast.
Coast.
Yeah.
Man, dude. I don't know.
We'll go with Rhode Island. If for some reason that's the answer.
Yeah.
The answer is
Hawaii, Honolulu.
that makes sense, I guess. This is tough, man. All right. Number 3. Who recorded the albums Into the Fire and Waking Up the Neighbors?
The Beatles.
I actually don't know.
It's not the Beatles, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying
say
the Beatles.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's definitely wrong, but the answer is Bryan Adams. Okay, not even who I thought it was.
Yeah, I have no idea any of these
You're
questions.
horrible at this.
What 2 American leading men are related to director Francis Ford Coppola?
2 American leading men.
Coppola.
I want to say Brad Pitt and Matt Damon. I'm just guessing 2 American leading men. If I get any of those, I get a point.
Wait, when was this quiz made, though?
I don't know.
Because that matters.
Does it?
Well, it depends on the year that they wrote this up.
Why?
The 2 leading American actors may not have been Brad Pitt yet.
No, they just mean like lead in a movie, in any movie.
Oh, okay. Related to director Francis Ford Coppola.
Who did I say? Matt Damon and
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Seems like
I'm gonna go Harrison Ford
Ooh, that's good because of the
and Clint Eastwood.
All right, if we get any of these, we get a point. The answers.
Nicolas Cage? The Ghost Rider himself.
Yeah, we did not get any of those. The other answer was Jason Schwartzman, who I don't know who he is.
Schwartzman.
I don't know who he is.
You don't sound American.
He does not.
But neither does the Francis dude.
Yeah, true. All right, next question.
Who did comedian George Burns marry in 1926?
1926? That's crazy. It's crazy that they think I would even know that, bro.
I don't even know who George Burns is.
I know Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. What's the...
Betty White.
Betty White was like 10 years old at the
I
time.
don't know, man.
I would say...
I don't know who's much older than her, dude.
The actress that plays Dorothy. What's her name?
Dorothy?
In The Wizard of Oz. If I see her name pop up, I'll know it. But okay,
all right.
the answer
Honor system.
Honor system. All right, the answer is it's not her.
Gracie
Gracie,
Allen.
I have no idea who that is, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we're horrible at this. Number 6. Is this me? Me reading? This might be you.
No, I just read the Gracie Allen one.
Oh, okay. Which iconic 80s film role required training from a professional mime? 80s. Okay.
That doesn't even help me, dude. Trying to think here.
I'm thinking
80s?
Star Wars came out in the 80s, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's it. They don't have like a mime, like even related mime.
But like Darth Vader doesn't really talk. He has to do a lot of. No, he does talk. Not Jaws, I don't think.
I am your father. I can only do the breathing part. They're really good. I'm gonna go Warriors, and I know it's wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaws, and I know that's wrong.
Oh my gosh! For mime.
Oh,
RoboCop.
I was thinking of something like Peter Weller worked 4 hours a day with mime Moni Yakim to get a cyborg's buttery and staccato movements just right. I was thinking it was a character who was like not like, you know, like that's why I fell on Darth Vader.
Not human.
Yeah.
Like fully, like robotic.
Or who didn't talk no more, had to get those mannerisms down pat. I didn't think of RoboCop. I didn't even know when it came out.
Yeah.
All right.
Like even Terminator, the first one might have been closer towards like the 80s.
Yeah.
It's like early 90s, right?
I think it might have been the 80s.
Oh, yeah. See.
Yeah. All right, number 7. Good.
What popular artist co-wrote Justify My Love with Madonna?
Popular artists co-wrote. I'm going to go Elton John. I don't know why. That's
your favorite dude to go Madonna. I don't even know how old Madonna is, bro. How old's Madonna?
She's up there, boy.
60?
Probably. Maybe 50s.
Justify My Love. Christina Aguilera, I don't know.
That's way too early. It has to be way too early.
Yeah, I know she was.
Lenny Kravitz. Damn.
Cool. I just don't want you to get them.
That's hater. That's hater energy.
That's because I really don't know any of these.
Yeah, me neither.
This is
I
not
don't know
fair.
any of these.
This is not fair to begin with.
I would tell you this. I would know 12, but also you would too.
Teenage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Well, it depends on how specific they are too. Cheese pizza or pepperoni pizza?
It's got to be pepperoni pizza, right?
Because I know Michelangelo loves the cheesiness.
Oh, okay, we're probably not going to get to that question, but...
We'll see what it is anyway, just for us.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Well, I should tell them what the question that we were just talking about was.
Okay.
The question that I told them that we would definitely know was that number 12 was, what is the favorite food of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
And generally speaking is
Pizza.
Yeah.
All right, now number 8, the real question. What political event does not bother Lynyrd Skynyrd in their song Sweet Home Alabama? Bro, this is your vibe right here. What political event? The election? That seems too vague, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with the election.
Okay. The president's what's that word? Inauguration.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, and the answer is Watergate. Bruh. All right,
Okay.
this is hard to watch.
In 2011, which music superstar launched her own social media website.
2011. Social media website. I don't even know if I've heard of this. Social media websites that we've had. It has to be since
So I'm thinking Tidal with Jay-Z and Beyonce. But that, I don't feel like that
It's
happened.
not
in
social media,
2011.
though.
Yeah, that's platform. That's a
streaming
music
service.
Yeah. Social media website.
I feel like the answer is gonna piss me off because I would have known it too. Fuck. I'm gonna go with. Which music superstar launched her own social media website? I'm not gonna lie, I almost said Jay-Z. I forgot that it was gonna be.
That's why I said Tidal, and I was like, that's why I said Jay-Z
Yeah.
and Beyonce, because I was like, it had to be a her.
Has to be a woman.
But
most is crazy as the thing. Like
11. That's 11th grade.
Yeah. We were out of touch even in high school, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like something Nicki Minaj would do, but at that point it was early in her career. Maybe not.
Okay, so I'm thinking like Rihanna, Miley Cyrus.
Do you know the answer to this? Okay. I think I'm gonna go Nicki Minaj. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Oh my gosh, Rihanna. Screw it.
Nicki Minaj or Rihanna? The answer is.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's like Beyonce.
Lady Gaga.
Little Monsters.
Is that what you thought? Oh, dang.
You should have said something.
Should have given Hector the answer.
What year did The Tonight Show first air?
1972.
1984.
The answer. Damn.
We was too early.
The answer was 1954.
Jeez.
Dude, these are hard ass questions. In what year was comedian Stephen Colbert born? I don't know.
1972.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
64.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was pizza.
Oh, dang.
All right. I'm going to go until I find one that I know.
City was the 2000 movie Gladiator form. Rome? Probably not. 13.
In what? Oh, in which city was the
movie Gladiator filmed?
What'd you say?
Rome.
Rome? You think it was filmed on location?
Yes, sir.
In what city? I want to say
Probably L.A.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Scottsdale.
What the fuck? That's in Morocco? Oh, did you look it up? Wow.
Who plays Joe in the Lifetime movie based on his life in the TV show Family Guy?
Wait, what?
Who plays Joe
Uh-huh.
in the Lifetime movie based on his life in the TV show Family Guy?
Oh, fuck.
The dude who voices Kronk.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know his name.
yeah,
Patrick.
So,
Oh, no, I do know his name. Patrick Warburton, or something like that. Fuck. Tony Danza. Somebody lied, dog.
So
it's
we're
not
both
it's not the
stupid.
Joe we were talking about.
Yeah,
It's not because I was thinking Joe from
Family Guy.
from Family Guy. Yeah. All right. That's some bullshit.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Who said we came, we saw, we kicked its ass? I have no idea. Who do you think?
Samuel Jackson.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh. Neither one of them from Ghostbusters. Dude, this was a whack.
We might have to throw away this fucking
this big.
segment.
Let's choose a different one.
Yeah, like this is not working for us. We're stupid. I wanted to do like who's smarter than the fifth. Are you smarter than the fifth grader?
Science.
But I feel like you
Oh.
fucking kill me on that.
Let's do it. Let's find it. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I know I am. Steal that little boy's money.
I don't think I am. Let's see.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Than a celebrity?
But I don't want it to give us the questions. I wanted to give us a little,
Quiz?
yeah, like a reveal the answer type deal.
Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Go away, stupid ad. See, this is giving
Oh my god.
that gives us the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't work. All right, let's do Would You Rathers. All right, so we're both a stupid one. That's fine. I can live with that.
No, you are still the stupid one.
I guess technically you're still undefeated.
That's right, baby.
We need to figure out a better way to do this trivia stuff. All right. Would you rather? The rules are simple. These answers have been voted on. Our goal is to get the one with the higher percentage. If we get it, we get a point. If we don't, we don't. And if we get all five, we're not doing these anymore. Yeah? That about covers it?
That's right. That about covers it.
All right. So let's go,
You go
for
ahead.
the first one. Would you rather become a stranger's puppet for a day or be locked in a small room for a day with only water?
Do I have my phone?
How small is the room? Because I get a little claustrophobic.
I'm thinking like jail cell.
Oh, I
Like,
could do that for sure, bro.
Like an
Easily.
isolation jail cell, though.
It's
like a smaller box,
It's gonna
but
be
it's
tough.
still-
It's gonna be tough. But I think I could do that.
You just don't want to be someone's puppet.
I don't want to be someone's
me
puppet.
either.
A stranger too, bro. That's
Yeah.
It changes
It could be
things.
could be some cool dude's puppet. You could also be a really sicko's puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with locked in a small room for a day with only water.
Boom.
Yo,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
74% voted with us. The rest are weird. Or willing to take that chance.
Would you rather stay outside all your life or stay inside all your life?
Stay inside.
Outside.
Stay inside, but I have to live my whole life indoors. I can't go anywhere. But staying outside,
You can go anywhere,
I'd have to camp and learn to make a fire.
which you would learn pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure.
that's, at a certain point, you just kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
Or you die pretty quickly.
Right.
One or the other. Yeah, I guess outside. It would be tough. It would be a struggle for me. But
You got
that
it.
seems
I believe in
more
you.
doable than fucking staying inside all day.
Yeah.
The answer is 52%. Dang, that one was close.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a medieval house or have a modern house?
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you right quick,
Please,
right?
please.
If you're going into a medieval house, we're looking at good bones and structure. Something that's gonna last for a while,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Versus a modern home, they're not being built to last.
Okay.
So in my, but now the question is, are people who are answering this thinking about that long-term situation versus modern home, comfortability, medieval, where's my heat, where's my AC, can I put that in there, you
that's a
know
good
what I'm
point.
saying?
Yeah.
But personally, I'm saying medieval.
You're going medieval home?
Now, what you thinking?
I think lots of people are thinking they already have modern homes.
So they're gonna want medieval homes?
They're trying to see what the other
Let's do
side
it
live
then.
like.
Okay, I was just worried you were gonna go
Nah.
modern, and I was like,
I'd rather have a modern house. But that's not the game we're playing.
yeah, no, I'd rather have a medieval house. That is
Because
the
you
game
already
we
have a
playing.
modern house.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't have a modern house.
Yeah. So let's
Okay.
go. Medieval house.
Yes.
Ooh.
And this is exactly what I was telling you,
23% for medieval house, 77% for modern house.
Looks like we'll be doing this again
Yep.
next week.
All right, it's your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to explore the universe or be able to explore the unknowns of the earth?
Both of those are super scary. I'd rather do neither of these.
What?
Yeah, nah, bro.
Neither?
Neither. Nah. Well, I guess I'd be able to. Doesn't mean I have to.
Right. If you see something dangerous, you can slowly back away.
But, like, to explore the universe, you'd have to, like, actively leave Earth to go explore it. I don't
Religiously speaking, I'm going to be able to do that other one.
Which one?
Explore the universe.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with that one.
Explore the universe?
Because if you can explore the universe, you should be able to explore the unknowns of the earth.
What do you mean?
Well, the earth is part of the universe.
I hate you. I hate you, and I'm not getting into another argument about semantics. I just want you to know.
Why?
I hate you.
But am I right?
It's stupid. That's a stupid way to answer that.
I'm just saying.
I need you to think about what you've done after this podcast. I'm going to answer what you want to answer, but I'm upset with you.
The universe encompasses Earth.
61% for explore the universe. All right, last one.
This man.
No, don't. Why are you acting like you don't know what you're doing?
What?
You're like, technically, it's included in the universe. Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
They did.
That's not why they answered that. They're thinking about other planets.
Look, yeah. But I'm saying the Earth's unknowns would be whatever at that point.
That's not what you were saying.
But I'm saying if you wanted to, yeah, you could. It would just be like, it's there.
Okay.
It's part of the universe.
All right, moving on. Last one.
I think the question was flawed to begin with. But I get what you're saying. But it was a flawed question.
All right, Mr. Technical. All right, would you rather... Wait. Yeah, okay, this is me. I was just making sure.
Like, what are you doing?
Would you
Man,
rather...
you got rattled, what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I just had to contain all that in. It took a lot for me to reel it back in. Would you rather live in a bustling city center with a small apartment, or live in a spacious house in the middle of nowhere?
I'll wait for you to answer.
Small apartment.
I hate you.
Why?
Because I want the other one. Because technically... No, I'm just kidding.
I just in the middle of nowhere. It just seems like a lot for me, man.
Well, so... I don't think they literally mean like in the middle of nowhere. It's just like out in the countryside.
Not like where Courage the Cowardly Dog lives. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But like
still, that's still a lot for
but
you.
Like,
okay.
say like we're living in like not even Gardner, because Gardner is already...
It's bustling now.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's like what Olathe was whenever...
It's like a mid-bustle.
Yeah. Tiny bustle.
Yeah.
It's like an A cup.
It's starting.
But like beyond that, like in those
like
cities.
Paola?
Yeah,
no.
or maybe like those cities on the way to Colorado Springs. Bruh. I couldn't live in those.
Yeah.
And like...
I could.
Yeah.
Because realistically, the drive to a closer city is only like 30 to 45 minutes. Granted, that's
a drive.
I drive that every day to work. So it's not that big of a deal to me.
Well, it's not that big of a deal because the ride, the driving is different than if you're driving one single lane highway, nothing around you. I think that those drives hit differently. When you're driving through the city, through highways and different intersections and stuff, bunch of cars, as opposed to driving in the
like one straight line to the next city.
The only other lane is coming the opposite direction.
Yeah, okay. I could kind of see your argument there.
Tumbleweeds.
No, those are in Colorado Springs.
The
And
tumbleweeds.
that's a bustling city. Yeah.
Hey, they
That's
got
how
some,
dry it is.
They
though,
got something going on over there.
Okay.
I don't want to live in a bustling city. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to live
but
downtown.
you would prefer.
I prefer that to living in the middle of nowhere. Like where I live now is like in the middle ground of both of those.
You're like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yeah, I'll go with you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna want the spacious house though. But I'm going with my gut. Oh, we lost. 41% went for the bustling city. 59% wanted a big old house with a big old yard and a big old bitch sitting on. I'm sorry.
What?
But I mean, like
a big old bullshit you coming out your mouth.
that was some big old bullshit. All right, that was the episode. Kind of long.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're gonna be cutting out that one.
We are cutting some out. Yeah, you're right. That was the episode. A little update on our soccer journey. We are playing one last game.
Correcto mundo.
One last game. I might not play it, to be honest. That team is good. I don't want to face them. They got hands, and I know better.
But I didn't play with y'all last time. I'm the difference maker here.
So
we're gonna win.
We're playing a team for the second time,
And I'm not even that good.
And we last time we played them, they were really good, and we tied against them 4-4. But Hector didn't go to that game, so he thinks he's the difference. He could be, but you know what else is gonna be the difference? This guy ain't gonna be there.
What? You're not gonna be there?
Nah, man.
You're not even gonna go to watch?
Nah. If I go to watch, I'm gonna want to play.
Then play.
I don't want
Be
to play.
there for your boy.
No, you wasn't there for me.
Not because I didn't want to be.
If he wanted to, he would. That's what the girls say.
I'm not making enemies with the entire gender, bro. I ain't doing it.
Anyway, we have that gives you the upper hand, bro. You can score a goal and you can win because right now, as things are, we are tied. 2 goals and 2 goals.
It ain't about that, man. I want to play with my boy.
I'll probably show up. I paid for it, so I'll probably be there. Probably being the operative word.
I don't like it.
So anyway, that is how the soccer journey is going. We're trying our best, but dang, these teams are good.
Yeah, I might play next season.
Yo, yeah, they're already starting to recruit for next season. You've said that you might do it.
Yeah.
I'm a definite no, hard no.
Right. I'm still
shaky
on the fence about it, but I still want to keep up playing. At least like if we go play somewhere or something like that, or if we can get your peeps and pay like $80 to go do it every now and again.
Yeah, I want to keep playing.
Split it up. $80 one person is a lot, but
yeah, I want to keep playing, but I also want to get in shape and I want to get in shape. I want to then revisit the idea of playing and once I'm in a better place as far as conditioning wise.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter what I think.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, bro. I want.
It's a safe space. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
No, it isn't.
It is a safe space.
No, it's not. I don't believe.
Just don't be stupid.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. You're stupid.
Am I?
All right. I think trivia.
I guess technically what you're doing isn't stupid, but it's annoying. Stop it.
But yeah, man.
Say what you were gonna say.
No, bro. No, look,
bro.
Hey, look. Your decisions are yours, and
you saying I could get in shape while playing?
You're free to make your choices.
Okay.
That's it, man.
All right. Well, then that was the episode. That was episode number 18.
That's what you said.
That is what I said, and that's what I'm sticking with. Even if it's not, that's what I'm going to say on the episode.
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
We're going to skip whatever. If 17 wasn't. If 17 is it, we're skipping it.
Yeah.
Y'all can look for 17 on our Patreon.
Eventually.
We don't have a Patreon.
Eventually we'll have a Patreon.
Hopefully, yeah.
But if y'all just keep showing love, sharing, liking, watching, subscribing.
Following.
all that stuff. We will keep making these episodes, and yeah, even if y'all don't, we probably still make them.
Yeah, I have had like 3 or 4 different people that I know like come on to, like tell me like, Hector, I found you on TikTok. I'm like, what? How? It's so funny. And one of them is my boss, or my ex-boss. Since we moved branches.
Oh, okay. So
he stayed branch manager over here, and we got a different branch manager over here. But yeah. And so he's like, I swear, I saw someone look just like you, Hector. He's like, I was gonna screenshot it and show you. He's like, he's gonna have a kick out of this. And he's like, I found your twin. And then I looked through the video, and I was like, that is Hector. I was like, yeah,
that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep doing what y'all doing, putting us on the For You page for other people. That's awesome. Yeah. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.